This just in, a new delivery here at Wheels Through Time, a 1940s Indian crate motor. This thing has never been opened. Got this just in the back door a few minutes ago, and here shortly we're going to be opening this wooden shipping crate for the very first time since it was packaged up. What's inside of this crate hasn't seen the light of day since it was packaged at the Indian Motorcycle Company, maybe in 1941 or 42. Incredibly excited to get this thing open for you guys. Drive for History, we're here focusing on our military exhibit. Coming up this July 4th weekend, we're going to be firing up all sorts of rare machines inside of the exhibit. Now, the military exhibit here at Wheels Through Time, over a dozen rare military models from World War I and World War II. And on top of that, one thing you'll notice here, an incredible amount of supplementary memorabilia, spare parts, and the like. And here inside the museum, the military exhibit is a visitor favorite. And like I said, over a dozen rare machines, Harley-Davidson WLAs, Indian 841s, Harley-Davidson XAs, and of course the ultra-rare Harley-Davidson TA motorcycle, shaft drive knucklehead trike. We're going to be firing that bike up, sharing its history a little bit later this week. Now inside the exhibit, it's just absolutely littered with spare parts, auxiliary power plants, and extra machines. And some of the stuff around here has been in the collection here for literally dozens of years. And again, you could build whole complete motorcycles out of the spare parts. Check this out, guys. Brand new pistons in the box, boxes and crates of them, valves for Harley-Davidson flathead motorcycles packaged in 1939. Gaskets, brand new front ends, never used. Seats, extra wheels. This is a wheel, brand new from a Harley-Davidson WLA military machine. And right here inside the exhibit, we're continuing to add stuff regularly. It's really one of the most exciting parts about the museum is a new find. And today we're going to be cracking open this 1940s Indian shipping crate. Chris is going to help me out a little bit here. What we've noticed, the crate is put together with one-bys. It's screwed together on the top, nailed together on the bottom. As you can see, motor assembly complete. Part number is 93567. Not quite sure what that means. Quantity 1. Gross weight 203 pounds. Now the thing about this, we're not sure exactly what is in this shipping crate. Indian at this time made three military engines. They made the 741 military engine, which was a small displacement flathead. They made the 841, which is a rarer engine. It's a V-opposed, transverse opposed engine, actually the 841 up top, built for North Africa, so they get them cylinders out in the wind, they cool a little bit better, shaft drive runs better in the sand, and then they made the big Chief motor, 74 cubic inches, 3-speed transmission. Looking at the weight on this thing, 203 pounds. It seems like it's a little bit heavy for a Scout motor, so we're really kind of unsure what's in here. Without further ado, we're going to get to cracking this thing open, and you guys are going to see what's inside here. You'd be the first eyes to see it in, I don't know, 80 years. So Chris, let's get this thing moving. You want to cut these the bands on the back. I'm going to get to loosening the screws, and oh, they're moving. They're going to come really nice. There's one. Coming out?
Yep.
Good deal. All right. Now, guys, the Indian Motorcycle and Harley-Davidson motorcycle companies, big assistance during World War II. Harley-Davidson made upwards of 70,000 machines for military use. Indian, slightly less, about half of that actually. The Indian made about 30,000 machines. Now, behind me here, what you see is actually two NOS never used motors. This is a Harley-Davidson crate motor here. This is the WLA model. We've removed the front of this crate, and actually this motor here has been sitting at Wheels Through Time for some time. New, unused, never even stamped a VIN number in it. If you look, it's still got tape over some of the oil line fittings. Really neat stuff, and the points underneath, brand new. You can tell this never been fired, never been used. Just a real time capsule. Same with the 741 here. It's still got the tag on it, and just an amazing piece of work, and the fact that they survived today is really a miracle. So we're going to get back to cracking this crate open for the very first time, and I hope you guys are as excited as we are. The screws coming out all right there, Chris? Okay, good deal. One on the top, and then we got maybe one more here. Ooh, that one's tight. That one there is going to be the fighter. Of course it is. There it is. Sure made it a little bit easier on the ones that we can grab there. All right. Oh, this is exciting, guys. Here we are. Chris is on the last screw. It's coming out as we speak. Okay. Moment of truth right here, guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. I think it's a Scout. All right, everything's finger tight. Now you're getting a peek inside of this crate. You guys are the first eyes to see in here in over 80 years. So here we are. Let's remove the bag. Oh, look at that thing. It's brand new. Unbelievable. Still got the tape over the carburetor, stamp on the transmission, tape over the distributor. Oh man, this thing is absolutely incredible. What a time capsule. Now this thing, you could bolt this right into a bike and probably have this thing running in less than 15 or 20 minutes once the motor's in the bike, and just amazing stuff. Chris, let's see if we can get the front off of this crate, and you're gonna pry right at the nails. Got one more here, but this front one looks like, or this top one looks like it come about off, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Wow, looky there. Brand new oil pump, Autolite distributor with brand new, look at the dust on those plug wires. I think those were black originally. Just amazing. Carburetor's installed. Again, guys, you're looking at brand new parts. Just to find a few of these parts nowadays today in new old stock condition, incredibly rare. To find a whole motor preserved in a crate is just really as exciting as it gets. Now this motor came to me out of Long Island. The fellow that owned it actually had the motor since the 1960s, had a really beautiful 1951 Indian Chief that went along with it, and when he called me, I couldn't resist taking a chance at what might be inside this crate. I think it's really exceeded our expectations, and again, once in a lifetime opportunity to unearth a piece of Indian motorcycle history from World War II. Fantastic. There it is. Looky there, guys. Let's see if it's even, not even a VIN number on this thing. Absolutely brand new. Check the tag. Caution. Only white unleaded 65 octane gasoline in this motorcycle. 65 octane. And this motorcycle is placed in final service. It's fantastic. It's even got the genuine Indian motorcycle spark plugs, tight as it gets. Again, guys, this is a plug and play, ready to go motor. History revealed right here at Wheels Through Time. Thanks for tuning in and seeing what was inside the crate with us here at the museum. We're going to be firing up all sorts of rare military machines during our drive for history. If you guys are digging what you're seeing, please do your part. Help support the museum that runs and fuel these motorcycles for the next generation. See ya.